Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to the WWE 2K15 Universe Mode, and this, which is episode number 15 of the Ring of Honor Wrestling Brand. So let's have a quick look at the card we've got set for you tonight. Going to kick things off with Bad Influence, Chris Daniels and Kazarian taking on the Briscoe brothers, Mark and Jay Briscoe. Then we're going to see ACH take on Mike Bennett with Adam Cole at ringside. Then we're going to see Mike Bennett return the favour as he accompanies Adam Cole as he faces Tomasso Ciampa. Going to have Chris Hero taking on Bobby Fish. Then our main event this evening will be Alberto Del Rio taking on Kyle O'Reilly. So without further ado, let's get straight into our first match. So as I just said, our first match is going to be Bad Influence taking on the Briscoe brothers. And here we go, we are underway. If you've not seen the 4 pay-per-views before this episode, be sure to check them out. You'll find them as the previous episodes on the playlist, or if you check out the description below, you will find a link to the playlist. We've just done a 4-show weekend against Global Force Wrestling. We had some fantastic matches, and Bad Influence came out very well. I think they had a couple of tag team matches and won both of them, which has put them very, very high in the tag team rankings. The Briscoe brothers didn't have as good of a time, but they've still had a decent weekend. Could try and use them a bit more now because we weren't using them that often. But then again, there are a lot of tag teams in this Ring of Honor brand. It's difficult to get them all working together, especially when the game only lets us use one tag team match per show. Otherwise, it crashes all the time. It's very, very frustrating. Got Kazarian and Jay Briscoe in the ring. Kazarian with that beautiful dragon suplex. If you haven't seen them pay-per-views, then I'll give you a quick update on what happened. Samoa Joe successfully defended his Ring of Honor Championship against CM Punk in a 15-minute Iron Man match. I think Samoa Joe won that 4 falls to 2. We also saw Kings of Wrestling successfully defend their Tag Team Championships against CNC Wrestle Factory, Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander. And then in the very exciting match, what a hell of a line salt that straight across the ring. And in the exciting Fatal 4-Way Iron Man match for the Ring of Honor Television Championship, we saw Mike Bennett defend against Roderick Strong, Jay Lethal, and Austin Aries. And it was Austin Aries who came out with the belt. Absolutely thrilling finish as he got a fall with about 5 seconds left. So yeah, definitely worth a watch if you get the time. They are longer than these episodes, of course. I think they're about an hour long, whereas these are, I aim to make these anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. But if you've got the time, definitely worth a watch, even if you just flick through. We did have some great matches, some dream matches that people have said they wanted to see. And a few matches that I really liked as well. There's a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. We did also see in that weekend Chris Daniels versus Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles in a homage to that match they had back in TNA in about 2005. And it was AJ Styles that came out on top of that match, just like he did in real life. Let's just completely ignore what happened there on the right-hand side of the screen. And there's a complete shot by Kazarian. Daniels takes Jay Briscoe off the apron. And that's it. Bad Influence pick up the victory here. Like I said, they were very high up the rankings to start with, and now they'll be even higher. There's that complete shot. Daniels straight in and took... I thought it was... I thought he took Jay Briscoe off the apron, but it could have been Mark. Yeah, he took Mark Briscoe off the apron. Jay Briscoe was the one who was pinned. Another big victory here for Bad Influence. I don't think it's going to be long before they get themselves a Tag Team Championship match against the Kings of Wrestling. And now it's time for match number 2 of the evening. It will be ACH taking on Mike Bennett. And we are underway in this match. Mike Bennett versus ACH, and as you can see, Adam Cole is at ringside. One of the things we did see of this weekend was the debut of Matt Taven. he was added to this formation. Now it's Adam Cole, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett. Where I got Bentley from. This meant that Roderick Strong was sort of outcast from the Kingdom formation, and it was I'm not going to say it was Roderick Strong's fault that Mike Bennett lost his championship, but Roderick Strong had the opportunity to break Austin Aries' pinfall with 5 seconds left. If he had done, then Mike Bennett would have retained the championship as a draw. But Roderick Strong just stood there and watched Bennett lose the match and lose his championship. Obviously not very happy with being extradited from this group. Bennett will be hoping to win this match and try and get himself a championship match to try and win that belt back off of Austin Aries. However, Austin Aries is the most in-form man in the entire universe mode at the moment. ACH locking in the camel clutch. Adam Cole's up on the apron. Referee distracted by Adam Cole. And Bennett manages to get himself to the ropes and break the submission. As ACH with the complete shot goes to the pin. 1, 2, and Adam Cole catches the referee's feet. And the referee again up with Adam Cole, and that could have been the game. That could have been the match. ACH should have won this. And I think that's Adam Cole's been sent from ringside now. Referee has had enough. ACH could have won this match on a couple of occasions. Bennett's now alone out here. Great springboard overcastle by ACH. Who pulls Bennett into the centre of the ring. We go for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, so close to a free count. ACH whipping Bennett towards the ropes. Bennett came back and hit the belly to belly. Bennett pulls ACH back into the ring. He's going to go for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Bennett now whipping ACH into the corner with such force that ACH bounces back. Bennett catches him in that angle slam. Pulls him into the middle of the ring. And a big elbow drop to the centre of the heart. Going to go for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's all. Mike Bennett picks up the victory over ACH. However, I think ACH would have won this match on a couple of occasions early on if it wasn't for Adam Cole distracting the referee, as you see here. There was a close call there from ACH. But this was the big elbow drop that finished it off after the Olympic slam. That was just the nail in the coffin, I think. And the free count. Mike Bennett wins this match. Like I said, he'll be pushing to try and get himself a rematch for that television championship against Austin Aries. However, I think he might have Roderick Strong to deal with soon. As I said, Roderick not happy with being replaced in this group by Matt Taven. And match number 3 is going to be Adam Cole accompanied by Mike Bennett taking on Tommaso Ciampa. And here we go. Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa. Adam Cole with a great backstabber to start things off. Mike Bennett will be happy. He won in his last match. And Tommaso Ciampa had a pretty decent weekend as well. He was only involved once or twice, I think, but he gave a very good account of himself. Adam Cole going for the early pin. Only a 1 count though. I don't think he was expecting it to be much more. Great backbreaker there by Tommaso Ciampa. Brings Adam Cole back to his feet. Cole fighting back though, and there's a great heel kick by Adam Cole. The senton. Ciampa comes back out with that running knee. Adam Cole fighting back with the strikes. Tommaso Ciampa went for that knee again, but Adam Cole catches him with the drop toe hold. Adam Cole just a punch. Now picking Ciampa up and dropping him in a sort of half scoop slam, half suplex. A shining wizard by Adam Cole as well. That could be all. Tommaso Ciampa looks down and out here. Adam Cole rolls him over. 1, 2. Tommaso Ciampa kicks out. A big uppercut by Ciampa. Ciampa just pulling Adam Cole back over his knee. In the backbreaker now. The headbutts to the grounded Adam Cole. And a discus forearm. And now just dropping his entire body weight on the inside of the arm of Adam Cole as well. Cole fights back though with that heel kick into the corner. Now just dumping Tommaso Ciampa on the over the top rope. And it's a big knee and Ciampa drops to the ground outside the ring. Now Adam Cole going for the Tequila Sunrise on the outside. Adam Cole hitting his finisher maneuver, the Tequila Sunrise. Tequila Sunrise? Or was it Florida Sunrise? You know what? I've completely forgotten. Adam Cole was another one. See, I like Ring of Honor, but I don't watch a lot of Ring of Honor, I must admit. I haven't seen it in quite a while now. I did used to watch every single PWG, and Adam Cole was one of the guys that used to work for both. That since Ring of Honor started enforcing their contracts, he's no longer allowed to work for PWG. Mike Bennett, they're throwing Tommaso Ciampa back into the ring. Adam Cole meets him back in there, and Ciampa slides back out, and Ciampa slides back in. These two guys just playing with each other here, I think. Finally, they meet on the outside. Adam Cole was trying to discuss things there with Mike Bennett. Ciampa came from behind. Cole catches Ciampa there with that leg drop over the apron. Mike Bennett throws Ciampa back into the ring, and again Adam Cole slides back out. Don't quite know what's happening here. Adam Cole throwing the ring steps into the ring. This is a normal match. This is not no disqualification. And Mike Bennett distracting Tommaso Ciampa on the outside. Now Bennett just throwing Ciampa back into the ring. And Adam Cole's just doing whatever he can here to avoid Tommaso Ciampa. Finally, both guys re-enter the ring. Adam Cole spins Ciampa around and hits him in that straitjacket German. Bridging for the pin, and that's all. Adam Cole victorious here. The match went a bit flat for a little bit there for a few minutes, but Adam Cole manages to win this match, distracting Tommaso Ciampa, playing the mind games, getting Mike Bennett involved. And then as soon as they re-enter the ring, should I say, there you go, Adam Cole just spins him round straight into that straitjacket German suplex. For a freak out. This has been a good night for Kingdom. 2 matches, 2 wins. Mike Bennett defeating ACH, and now Adam Cole defeating Tommaso Ciampa. But I still think at some point Roderick Strong's going to turn up, and he's going to be a thorn in the side of Kingdom. Match number 4 this evening is going to be Chris Hero taking on Bobby Fish. And here we go. Chris Hero successfully defended his tag team championships over the Ring of Honor versus Global Force weekend. Red Dragon I think Bobby Fish was involved in 3 out of the 4 nights, and Kyle O'Reilly was involved in all 4. They really had a busy weekend. Red Dragon did challenge the Young Bucks for the Global Force Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Unfortunately, they were unlucky in their attempt. I say unlucky, they were dominated really. The Young Bucks defeat them easily. Chris Hero avoiding that knee in the corner. That brings Bobby Fish out with a Russian leg sweep. Picks Bobby back up. Bobby avoids the clothesline from Chris Hero. I forgot his name there for a second. A great suplex there by Bobby Fish as well. Fish just starting to take some control in this match with that power slam, but there's a running back elbow by Chris Hero. It only takes one strike from Chris Hero to finish this match off. And he's very, very aggressive. Chris Hero just throwing Bobby Fish into the corner, then went to follow it with another elbow, but Bobby Fish turns around and hits him with a power slam. Chris now ran the back of Bobby Fish with that just a boot down the back of the calf. And now picks him up into a shin breaker. There's a great suplex as well by Chris Hero. The uppercut, but Bobby Fish comes back with a drop kick. And a big kick to the side of the head of Chris Hero. And another power slam. Fish has caught Hero a few times with that in this match now. And a super kick by Bobby Fish. Big super kick out of nowhere. Hero makes his way back to his feet. Fish is launching Hero into the corner. And there's that German again with the arms hooked. Underhooked German. The Hero's back up again. There's a scoop slam with the arm of Bobby Fish locked underneath his body. Bobby's entire body weight came down on his arm. Oh, Chris now with a knee to the back and then just a chop across the chest. Fish is back up though. And Hero takes him back down with that neck breaker. Both guys jostling for position in that corner. Eventually Chris Hero twisting the arm here. Bobby Fish now hit him with a snapmare. And then just a fist to the face. Back elbow by Hero. And Bobby Fish again, just out of nowhere, that big kick around the head. Fish on the back of Hero, spins him round. Whips him into the far corner. An exploder suplex into the corner. Hero back to his feet. And catches Bobby Fish with that German suplex. Bobby landing flat on his stomach. Bobby now tripping Hero. Then following up with that elbow drop. Hero with a headlock and the rake of the eye to finish it off. A back elbow by Hero as well. And an enziguri. Followed up by the elbow drop. Bobby Fish with that huge kick around the side of the head again though. He's caught Hero with that a few times here tonight. And Hero the belly to belly slam. A boot to the stomach. And then just a clothesline to the seated Bobby Fish. Fish makes his way back to his feet. Gets on the back of Hero. Hero with the back elbows to fight his way out. And there's a complete shot there by Bobby Fish. Hero back to his feet, avoids the kick. And hits a drop kick to Bobby Fish. There's Hero just tripping Fish, but Fish fighting his way back up. Fish went for the kick and Hero caught him with the uppercut earlier. There's a drop kick there by Chris Hero, followed up by the elbow drop. Elbow drop. Neck breaker by Chris Hero. Now just slamming the arm A Bobby Fish down onto the mat and then followed up with the senton. But Fish fights his way back up, tripping Hero over in the process. So there's a lock in a submission here. It's a figure 4 leg lock. Bobby Fish locking in the figure 4. Releases it though. Must not have had as much of a pressure on as he wanted. Drop kick to the back of the head. And Hero catches him again in that German suplex. Hero brings Fish back to his feet, but Fish fighting back. Manages to get around the back of Hero and send him into the corner. And then just chop away at the leg. And just a kick to the chest again. There's a half and half suplex by Chris Hero. Brings Bobby Fish back to his feet. Again, Fish fighting back. Showing a lot of resilience here. And now Fish is raking his foot across the face of Chris Hero. Hero makes his way back to his feet. They lock up again. Hero now taking Fish over to the ropes. And Fish has thrown Hero straight over the top. One thing I've not seen anyone do in this game yet is take a dive to the outside. I'd like them to put that in 2K16 a bit more. Outside dives. I like it. Chris Hero again just pulling Bobby Fish around the ring by his hair. Has him in the neck breaker. Let's go. And hits that elbow to the back of the head. I think that's going to be all. Chris Hero going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Chris Hero picks up the victory over Bobby Fish in a fantastic match. It was a big German by Chris Hero. That was a boot across the face by Bobby Fish. And here it is. Gets him in the neck breaker, releases, and then there's the back elbow for the 3 count. Good victory for Chris Hero. And shaking hands with Bobby Fish. Code of honour observed there between these two guys. Great win for Chris Hero and great sportsmanship shown afterwards. And now move on to our main event this evening. It is Alberto Del Rio taking on Kyle O'Reilly. And here we go. In this battle of the armbars, both these guys do enjoy a good armbar. We did see Kyle O'Reilly over the Global Force weekend defeat Zack Sabre Jr., another fantastic technical wrestler. And now this is another chance for Kyle O'Reilly to prove himself on the single stage. He's doing very well to start here with. However, Alberto El Patron is not exactly going to be an easy win here for Kyle O'Reilly, but then again, neither was Zack Sabre Jr. And Kyle O'Reilly locking in the first submission very early. As the arm pinned behind the back. So Alberto manages to get out of that one. Kyle O'Reilly known very much for his submission style wrestling. It's one of the guys that I really hope is picked up by WWE pretty soon. Because I think he's got a great future ahead of him. He could be the new technical guy. Because they completely stripped all the technicalities out of Daniel Bryan's moveset. He did used to be a great mat wrestler with all these different submission holds. It was really great to watch, but now they took that all off him and just made him into this guy who just does dives all the time, which is probably why he got injured. El Patron with a big step up into Guri. Bringing Kyle O'Reilly to the ring. He's going for a pin. 1, 2. Kyle O'Reilly kicks out. And now Del Rio with the arm breaker, the armbar. The cross armbar locked in. Is Kyle O'Reilly going to tap? No, Kyle O'Reilly doesn't. The hold is broken though. And now O'Reilly with the snapmare. Del Rio fights his way back to his feet. O'Reilly just reversing and also doing some damage to the arm. That was a hell of a kick that he missed there. Great German suplex by Alberto El Patron. Rolling O'Reilly over again too. And this time he gets it. That big German suplex was enough for Alberto Del Rio to finish this match off. There was that big step of Inseguri. I think that's what really did a lot of the damage. Since then, O'Reilly wasn't really in this match. And it was the big German suplex. I think O'Reilly's may have actually hit the bottom rope as well. His head may have hit the bottom rope in the process. But either way, Alberto El Patron picks up a victory that he really does need, shall we say. He's not very high in the rankings so far. He's struggled so much in this universe mode. His debut against Michael Elgin, he lost. So maybe this will be the start of Del Rio's run here in Ring of Honor. Well, anyway, everyone, that is the end of this episode of the Ring of Honor's brand in my WWE 2K15 universe mode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the description below and you will find links to all of the other universe modes I'm currently running. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Shabby Gamer and goodbye.